Hey y'all. Okay, let's get some vibes going. So I have already pulled some cards for the collective. I pulled 3 cards from this oracle deck. But I also have some channel messages for y'all. So I want to get into these channel messages. Let me pull them up because I typed them up for y'all. Today's topic I want to be about courage. Because, I was sitting with Spirit and I was really just kind of wondering what I could teach about, what I could talk about today. And Spirit was like, talk about courage, because that is something I feel like I have had the ability to, I can use some courage, okay? I can use some courage. Sometimes not in the best of ways, especially because I'm young and I was younger in my past. So I definitely was doing things that were impulsive. And I feel like being impulsive definitely takes some courage. But as I got older, I started to balance those things out with, having the courage to do things that are going to get me places that I really want to be. So that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about having the courage to be who you are, having the courage to be where you need to be, having the courage to love yourself. That is what we're going to get into today. So another thing that popped up for me was a prompt for you all. And I want you to ask yourself, where is your character right now? Where your character being yourself right now, where is this character at in the movie? What is your life like right now? In my head, I feel like there is energies coming around me. I feel like I'm starting to gain some traction, some attention. And Spirit is saying to just shine that light as bright as you can. Look, my baby wants some love. To shine that light as much as you can. And I feel like that takes courage. So it goes right along with what we have to talk about today. Okay, get down, babe. Let's see what else I have here for channel messages. Okay, I think that's about it. We're going to get into the cards that I pulled. So we have deep replenishment. So I think I did post a reading about this the other day, about the collective needing to get some rest and allow rest in, but not in the ways that you did things before, okay? So we're going to get into that too, because Spirit keeps highlighting that. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, like I just said at the beginning of the message, I feel like right now you are learning how to activate that light within, okay? Spirit said to beam that light as bright as you can. When you feel people getting up on your ass, when you feel your haters watching, all that stuff. And not saying to do it from an ego standpoint. Like I said, we'll get into that later. But y'all the collective that y'all get it, okay? I don't feel like I have to do too much explaining, okay? You know the vibe. You know what's up. You don't have to humble yourself, okay? Warrior woman. This does not have to be gender specific, okay? This does not have to be warrior woman. It could be warrior man, okay? So take it as it resonates. It says, have you answered your deepest calling? So all of this pretty much aligns, okay? What Spirit was trying to highlight within the collective is understanding that you are doing things. You're doing some of the same things, but in a different way, okay? You're doing some of the same things, but it's coming from a different space. So yes, you are ignoring certain situations that are going on around you, but you're not doing it from a place of numbness. You're doing it from a place of, oh, this really does not deserve my energy because I am a God and I create my reality and I don't have to play into certain narratives. I can see beyond what is being presented to me right now, okay? So that is an energy that is coming up because I feel like with you guys learning to take a breath, slow down, be in the moment. You're able to feel and hold your light. As you're doing this, your light gets brighter. And by the time you open your eyes, you're able to see beyond a lot of BS, okay? It is a lot of BS going on out here and around here, but there's also a lot of light beings as well, okay? Being present and not resisting what is. Exactly. And when you be present, you're realizing your light. Spirit keeps trying to highlight your light, okay? Okay, so this is why Spirit is highlighting the light as well, because I feel like this is my collective who I can relate. Y'all are the type of people that go into certain spaces. I don't know if you guys were the new girls, the new guy, over and over. You moved, or you had to start anew a lot of times, or you had to stand up for yourself a lot of times. But, wait, I just lost my train of thought. Hold on. Damn, I just lost the whole train of thought, y'all. Okay, I know Spirit will bring it back around. Something else just came through, though. I do want to talk about being connected with the ancestors in the earth. I don't know why I just lost that whole train of thought. Somebody is trying to get you off track. Okay, let's take it back. Let's take it back a second. Let's take it back to the external things trying to get you off track, because there may be something more important here. Now, in my personal life, I'm going through heartbreak at the moment. I feel like you guys are having this same type of energy. Maybe you just left the job, or you're thinking about leaving a job, or thinking about leaving a relationship, or you're grieving a part of you in the past. You're grieving old mindsets, and they're really trying to pull on you. But this is when you know that you're making that big break, okay? You're making that big break. Yep, you're on point, never fit in. I feel like people try me. Exactly. Yeah, so you're able to see, like I said, the bullshit now. Like, you can't get played the way you got played before. And if you do, that would really be doing a disservice to yourself. And at first, you used to feel like, okay, I'm saying this, but now I am embodying it. Embodiment has been a theme that has been popping up for a lot of us in the collective. I see a lot of creators talking about embodiment as well. So I feel like Spirit is highlighting our light again. Oh, okay, now I remember what I was going to say. There we go. So yes, highlighting the light. You are the type of person that goes into a room, that goes into groups of people, that goes into a job, and when you get there, things change, okay? They may have been doing things a certain way for a long time, but now that you're up in the building, baby, you shook some shit up. And you be like, dang, why every time I come around, shit just get crazy? It just be different. Am I messing everything up? And it's like, no, you're actually helping things fall into place. And I feel like people have a bad like perspective on destruction, the energy of destruction. But I like to think about it like this. If you had cancer and you wanted those cancer cells destroyed, it wouldn't be so damn bad, would it? No. So if you got some shit going on that is is existing in your detriment, cut it out. Literally cut it out. For real. Deep breath on that, because I feel like you guys have definitely let go of a lot, okay? My collective that is here, that is tapped in, you guys have been through a lot of releasing, and you guys may be feeling exhausted right now. You may be trying to balance getting rest and putting yourself out there, but you guys are doing well is what I'm hearing. There's an energy of not giving up. Like, I don't know if y'all been feeling this energy I've been feeling, but I've been feeling like my back been against the wall, but I got a sword that'll like knock down anybody. Like, I'm so ready to go to war for what I believe in, for what I feel like I deserve. I'm ready to go to war about me, about the light I have, about my place in this world. There's also a message coming through of you understanding that you take up space. This morning I was outside with the dogs and I just was looking them in their eyes, and I always I question them, like, where were you at before this? Like, what's inside of there? And they always run up to me when I make eye contact. They take that as the invitation, basically. And I realized in that moment that they're looking at me, looking at them. Like, I do exist. I am a person. I don't even have to say anything because I am taking up space. I am perceived by other people. Like, I have this, like, imposter syndrome, you know? But really having that moment with them made me realize that, like, the people who are supposed to feel me are going to feel me, even when I don't have anything to say. And the people who are supposed to see me are going to see me when I see them. Okay? So, I want to leave y'all with that. Let me read these comments real quick. Hi, everybody that's coming in. Hi, I'm just doing some collective messages for the group. Oh, yeah, let me leave my little tip jar. Because, y'all, I really am trusting Spirit right now, okay? I'm like, you know what, Spirit? I do not want to go back to work. I'm just going to lean completely into my craft. And I'm going to allow Spirit to catch me. If I have to get a job, I will get a job. But I want to be able to really do what I love. I don't want to do nothing else. I don't. Okay, so let me read the comments, y'all. Yes, things do change because you are, and it's a good thing people don't see it yet. The change you bring, they see it later, though. Yeah, I had 2 job interviews today. Do you have anything on that, sis? Okay, yes, I will definitely read that. Sandra, you still in here? Okay, yes, I will read into that. Tony Jones, Take Up Spaces. Okay, I need to look into that song. I love how you've been finding profound messages in the mundane. Oh, my God. Girl, I think that's literally like the curse and the blessing of being a freaking poet. It's like, oh, my God. Everything's so fucking deep. But then when you be around people that maybe can't handle that, it's like, girl, you do not have to be that deep. And sometimes it's like, girl, just have fun. Like, but anyway. I think I follow you on TikTok also. It's crazy because I was going to go live on TikTok, but I was having some trouble on there. So I took it as a sign to just go live on here. Hopefully I can save this live and post it to YouTube because I want to start posting more on YouTube. I wanted to go live on there, but I guess I didn't meet the credentials for it. So we'll see how that go. YouTube is a whole nother world for me that I'm like nervous about being on. But I'm like, fuck it, Spirit. Where you say go? What you say, dude? I got you. I'll get back to you. Okay, Sandra, so let's get into the 2 job interviews. I'm seeing an X. I'm seeing a crossroad. I'm hearing one is not greater than the other. If this is what you want to do, use it for what you want to become. That's what I'm hearing, Sandra. I'm seeing a crossroad, and it's like I see your body on top of the crossroad, like where it cross. I don't even know how to explain it. Something told me to bring my notebook up here, and I did not listen. Listen to your spirit, please, y'all. Don't be like me. I think I can draw on this thing, though. Okay. Spirit also told me I'll be okay with my iPad, so anyway. I'm going to draw what I see. So, wait, can I draw it? Okay, yeah, so an X like this, and then I see like a little stick figure U. And then the X turns into like butterfly wings. So Spirit is saying that if this is what you want to do, if you're at a crossroads between providing for yourself, because it feels like you want these jobs out of survival. And Spirit said you can have that if it's going to make you feel better, make you feel more comfortable, make you feel like you can get it. But know that you're going to use this crossroad, you're going to use these choices, you're going to use these decisions to fly out of whatever, or fly towards whatever it is that you really do desire. So don't get lost in it, and stay very clear on your why. Stay very grounded and ask yourself, am I going to be able to show up happily in my passions if I were to do these things? Okay? Because what Spirit is making it feel like, Sandra, that you're not really going through much financially. You just want a certain amount financially to be able to do certain things. Like, I feel like you want to invest in certain things. It feels like some type of like classes or courses or something. But I think that like there's a hold on your finances. They're saying, what's the hold up? Like, you're holding yourself up. Like, you're questioning yourself right now. So I guess they're waiting on you to have clear, make a clear choice so that they can support you in that. Because your finances are going to improve either way that you go. It's just, it feels like it's going to be a little bit more slower, if that makes sense. Yeah, it feels like something definitely aligns more. Like, really look at your life and which one slides in that slot is basically what they're saying. Like, remember where you're going, though. That's a good message for the job thing. Good point. I have an option to do a course in counseling. It's making a lot of sense. Okay. Good. What else are we picking up on, Spirit? Is it with kids or something, Sandra? Why do I keep feeling like these younger energies or something? And I'm getting like this underwater feeling. So I feel like this is maybe something that was connected to a past life. Maybe you used to teach in a past life. It feels like this is the wrapping up of something, if you want it to be. Some type of contract or something. Because I feel like it's kids. I don't know why I keep seeing kids, or at a school or something. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be poured into with this counseling thing. I feel like you're going to be able to learn some things that maybe you didn't know before. If anybody else have a question, I'm open to answering y'all questions as well, because the collective may need it. If you can like make it a question like that, that'd be great. But if you just have a personal question, that's completely fine. Okay, you said that, yeah. So I don't know. The kids just make me feel like I'm learning from them as well. I feel like I'm being poured into, but I keep saying kids. I don't know why. So maybe it's like getting in your childlike energy. Or just being a rookie again, like being a kid in this area, allowing yourself to just learn. Yes, if anybody else have a question, I will answer it. Let me pull one card. So see. Give us one card. This one. Some of my cards want to stick together, so usually that happens when I'm working with somebody that's a little stubborn. Okay, so we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? And then we have the starseed. What lights you up? Yeah, I'm going to keep talking to you into. I think it's just us down here. But what are you clinging on to and what lights you up? So this is where I feel this crossroad. It feels like you're going from a fear of lack of being strong, having like being painful to you. It's like You know what I see? It's like I see somebody who is like getting stabbed, and like, you know how in the movies it's like usually that stab would kind of like take them down. They'll be like, oh, you stabbed me. But it's like this energy is like you get stabbed and it's like, come on. I could take it. It's like you're turning your pain into your empowerment. And Spirit is saying that let that fear fire you up to make the right decision. Like, you know what, since I'm afraid of shit like this, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna actually do this shit. Fuck it. I'm just living my life. Like, learning how to trust yourself. You're not gonna do the things you used to do. And if you do, are you courageous enough to love yourself? And that's what the whole live has been about. By the way, I don't know if you guys missed the beginning, but today we're talking about courage, okay? Spirit is saying, do you have the courage to love yourself? Comb our heads, Spirit. Because this message is for me too. I was in the shower and I was like, you know what? I was washing up so fast because I was in my thoughts. I was in my mind. And I just realized how fast I was going. I'm like, damn, where you going, sis? Live? Don't nobody even know you're going live. What are you rushing for? Nobody even said you got to be there at a certain time. I'm like, I want to get on there so that people can actually see the message. And what if they don't come? Am I going to love myself? Really? Shortcut. Am I still going to love myself if nobody else show up? Or am I going to beat myself up behind closed doors and I'm afraid of the abuse that I do to myself? And this is why I'm attracting people that I'm attracting. Because now I'm being real with myself. I know what I've been dealing with on the low. So when I see certain people pop up, it's like, oh no, you was what I was dealing with a minute ago. No. Because everything here is delayed. In a sense. It has an echo, a callback. So, anyway, I feel like I'm going off on a little tangent. But having the courage to love yourself no matter what decisions that you make, despite your mistakes, your regrets, your past. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Am I going to allow myself to love myself out loud? Am I going to allow myself to love myself in front of people? Because that's the thing. A lot of us been around people who be hating. And it's like, you love yourself for a second and here they come. So now it's like, I'm going to just love me less. I'm going to just beat myself up. I'm going to just beat myself up before you even get the chance to. Like, actually, I'm not going to beat myself up and you're not going to be around me. How about that? How about I just cut your ass off? Joke's on you. How about my life just keep being amazing? And I hang around people who actually encourage themselves. And they be like, damn, I could have did this. Sit with it a little bit and be like, you're right, yeah, I could have did that. And you keep pushing. Nah, damn, why you... This, you should have known better. And didn't all the childhood voices from infantry, from past lifetimes to high school, young adult years, whatever it may be. Having the courage to love yourself is something. A lot of people do not have the courage to love themselves. And really having the courage to sit with the sacrifices. The sacrifices be one thing. Oh, my lips are so soft. Alright, so Leap keeps wanting to hop out of the deck. So there's definitely some energy about movement here. You guys just made a big leap or you're thinking about making a leap. Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, now we're getting called out. Okay, we got Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So for my star seeds, my intergalactic beings in the chat, this is for you. Okay, some of y'all may be Pleiadian. Lots of blues and things like that coming up in your aura and your mind. You may be having dreams about traveling, space, stars, things like that. I'm hearing being helped out of situations, being saved out of situations. I'm hearing that the energy can be very angelic. You guys may be feeling some angel energy as well. Some of these I'm getting are master teachers because we have boundaries coming out as well. Where do you need to establish boundaries? And we got awakening. So I feel like you guys are reaching a new point in your life. You guys just made a leap, or you're about to make this leap. And when you get there, you have to still maintain the boundaries that got you there, okay? That's just, I feel like I kind of ate that up. I feel like that's just that, for real, for real. And Spirit wants you to share your voice. So it's a time for you to, some of y'all may need to go into a little bit of isolation and stop trying to include everybody and everything. This message came up earlier too. This is 100% accurate. Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all don't have to include everybody and everything. Like, I'm hearing fucking do it. Because Spirit was kind of coming for me earlier. I went on a walk too. And it's so funny because I didn't think I was going to share any of this. I just thought it was going to be me and Spirit talking. But it's funny how God just makes everything just go full circle down to the littlest things. And just a side tangent, who wouldn't want to be loved like that? Like, my love for Spirit, my love for my higher self is unbound and limitless and beyond anything this brain could comprehend. And I would be doing myself the hugest disservice by not honoring that energy, because all the ways I've been wanting to be loved, I have been loving myself all along. Like, bro, I literally already love myself. That's Spirit. Every time I look for it, it's there. That's me. That's my highest self. That's an aspect of me that is intact and has integrity. So, yes, you guys are getting to a new spot where you do not need anybody to be amazing. You was born with your own light. Shine that motherfucker. Shine it like there is something about to happen with society, and Spirit is like, go now, shine now, shine now. Be in touch with the shining, with the calling. Get to the space that you need to be in, your safe space, wherever this is for you right now. Create a safe space. We all need a safe space where we can take off. Keep those boundaries up and share your story, whether you're writing it, you're posting content, you're whatever it is. Do it before the collabs and everything else, because I was feeling that, like, I want to collab with this person, I want to collab. Rose, I want to collab with you, like, and Spirit was like, you ain't even been consistent with your content. How you gonna collab? You ain't even been consistent with you. The most times you've been consistent was with other people. And my locks. My locks probably been the most thing I've been super consistent with. But you want to collab? They don't even know who they talking to. But y'all about to know. And I'm about to know too. Shit. We both gonna be surprised. That's the gag. But okay, so let me read these comments. I'm having dreams of success through doing wrong while living right. What does that mean? Okay, I'll get into that in a second. No, like, when I made that realization, I was gagged. Mystic, I was just crying as I was driving last night when I reminded myself that I don't need anyone. Girl, wow. For real, girl. Yeah, I felt that with me. It's been my fashion. Yes, girl, I know we're probably going to collab on fashion or be in some events or something like that. I know in the future I really want to have a clothing line, but right now I've just been sketching and trying to keep my head in the books, because it's like a balance of seeing what other people have created and like what people want, but also just seeing what spirit is showing me and what I feel like is fashion. So I feel you with all of that. All of that. I cannot wait till you get here so we can hang out and just be girls, be girls. Okay, I'm having certain people in my space that impact my dreams or my spiritual mood. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Having certain people in my space, does that impact? Yes, 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 and yes, yes. Ooh, I want to get into that. Actually, I want to type that because I want to share that with people. I actually just went through this, and I go through this frequently. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me type it up. And then you had another question about your dreams. Okay, so I know I'm getting water energy from you, one Shaka, but you maybe like be Pisces or something like that. Let me know your sign in the chat. Sweetheart, we're on time for sure. I was curious to know has been realizing that this time that we. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna answer your question too. Okay, so first question we had was about the dreams, right? So, oh, you're Gemini. Interesting. Okay, cool. Let me see. Wait, do I know you? What the hell? Okay. Anyway, I'm having dreams of success through doing wrong while living right. Okay, what does this mean? Temptation is the first thing I heard. You are going through a cycle. You have been going through cycles of temptation. And so right now you're realizing you're at a crossroads. Okay, so this must be a collective energy that, again, that past, that survival, that hanging on to fast money, get money, all this other stuff, to really have the courage to believe in yourself, that's that. Doing shit that's going to change your life, that's a man. That's our masculine energy. That's our protected energy coming up and saying, you know what, I see this shit in me and I'm going to protect it by doing this, that, and the third. Having the courage to say no to people. And Spirit just told me that getting them out of your physical space is just one part. You know how long it took me to get niggas out my space? Physically? And Spirit said, baby, you not done? You gotta get these niggas out energetically. What? What? Because they not here and I'm still thinking about them. So where they at? Right here. Right here with me in my thoughts. Right here. That gotta get going too. You gotta cleanse them from your space externally, from your body physically, from your spirit, from your mind. So if you're not ready to tap into your masculine energy and you claiming that's your dominant energy, you're gonna need some courage. Watch the Wizard of Oz. Or the Oz. It don't matter. Courage. To say no. To enforce those boundaries. They should not be in your space, Shaka. And you know that. But you getting your shit off too. I ain't gonna get too much into your business, but you getting your issue off too. And in return, guess what you got? A heaping amount of nightmares. There you go. Yum yum. Y'all was tossing and turning in the sheets, and now you're tossing and turning in the sheets. just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I'm just saying, if you want some better dreams, you might need to start by being around, yes, better people that make you feel at peace during the day. So you can sleep peacefully at night when the storm comes. Can they take the heat with you? Can they take the morning sun? Can they take the hell? Can they go through hell? And vibe at night? Ride those waters? Because those waters, those tides is going to rise too. It's going to feel like hell. So, if they can't really take the heat, you might be fighting a battle alone. Okay? And if I'm going to be around me, I need you to swing just as hard as me, ho. If you're going to be around me, I need you to swing just as hard as me. If not harder. I'm not talking about jumping, ho. Like, you know, every man for themselves. But if I'm getting jumped, ho. Life just kicking my ass. And you ain't throwing a kick or a punch up. No. No. But you steady asking for something when I win? No. The answer is no. So, yes, get these people out of your space. That's what's affecting your dreams. And does the people we be around matter when we sleep and dream? Yes. All of that is yes, yes, yes. And you know that. That's why you're asking those questions. Shaka, I feel like you're the type of person that doesn't like to be wrong, but I feel like you can take accountability. But I feel like you be around people who are slower than you and just kind of strokes a part of your ego, because it feels good to be right. It feels good to finally be right about something. This seems like a parent wound that's coming up, but it feels good to finally be right about something. I don't know why I'm getting energy like you were raised by like your grandma or something, but it feels good to know something, to, you know, like these people constantly, like, it's really like being around a crackhead and being like, see, this is why I don't do crack. It's like, yeah, you don't really get a brownie point. Like, stop being around crackheads just to prove why it's not, like, go do something positive and be around positive people and say, this is why I be around billionaires, because I'm a billionaire. Don't be around crackheads saying this is why I don't do crack and thinking you just better than somebody. Like, no. Go be around some billionaires and then they're going to be looking at your ass like you the crackhead. So, yeah, come get your head combed with spirit. I need a podcast called Get Your Head Combed. Because we don't do no faking over here. Let me see the comments, y'all. I'm so grateful to be in this live. Oh my God. Girl, me too. I didn't know how I was going to go today. I was nervous. I just switched my altar to masculine energy from having been leaning on divine. Wow. Yes, girl. Talk about that balance. Just fell to my knee. I went to connecting to a male tree to a feminine tree. Yes. I mean, from male to female. Yes. Talk that talk, mystic, courage. Okay, I need to get... Y'all send me these songs. DM me the songs y'all talking about, because I want to forget them. That's the question I can apply. Can people go through hell without me? Thanks. Yeah, they could go through hell without you. They was going through hell before they met you. The hell? What you mean? What do you mean by that? Ew. What I do? Now I'm getting my hair combed double the time. Huh? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's my best friend in the back, for real. Mystic, bro, you're funny and delivering these messages. I love it. Girl, I love being here. I love going live so much. I just be like, where my party people at? Like, I feel like I got the energy for like 400, at least 400 people on my lives. Like, because out of those 400, be like 40 people actually talking. I could talk to 40 people. But, I don't know. Spirit got something in store for me. Maybe I can't handle it like I think. So, I'm on my way. He said true real shit. Yes, they can go through hell without you, though. We all damn near is in hell at different points of our life. So, you know, our chakras, which I want to teach a class about chakras, y'all. Let me know if y'all would come to this class, okay? I have made a PowerPoint to teach chakras, but I had made it when I was in a group of people that I'm not in communication with anymore. And I ended up having to let go of the PowerPoint because it was on a, like, thing that we all were on. I don't have access to anymore, so sad about that. I spent so much time and love and energy putting into that dang PowerPoint. So I do want to do some type of masterclass again. I did meditation meetups a while back. I want it to be something along those lines where I teach a few things with connecting to yourself. And I think maybe my next chapters of my life will be connecting with the body, but yeah. How would y'all feel about that? Learning about the chakras. It's all good in the beginning. We can. Bro, Mystic, don't worry about us coming and not continue doing the marketing and shit. Yes, that's what I've been feeling like Spirit been saying to me. Just go ahead and post anyway. So it's like before y'all got up in the live, it was like 2 people. And first I had one live and I had a whole different outfit on. I had a whole different shirt on. It was given Compton. But I was like, you know what? Let me dress up a little bit. I've been feeling pink so much. I think I'm going into an era of pink. And I'm just put on what I'm feeling. And I think it made me feel better. And then people was leaving a live when they found out I was really talking. And like, okay, you just not sitting here being cute. No. So once they left, I just kind of just got into my own zone. It's like, no way, I'm just going to make this message about whoever going to see it. And then y'all came and y'all brightened up my day. And made it all worth it. And that's what I be saying. We need each other just as much. So don't ever feel bad for speaking up. Don't ever feel bad for spreading your love to somebody. If something is telling you to not give your love, you need to maybe check what that is. And I'm not saying go text your ex. That's not. Don't go giving love like that. You can send love energetically, but when you got people in your vicinity and like people you really in contact with, and you got love. Don't let no bad energies hold you back from shining light on somebody, man. It's enough hate out here. It's hella people hating. God will make sure those who are meant to have you as a messenger. Yes, exactly. And I'm trying to learn that more. I'm trying to embody that more. So it's like I'm just playing this game with Spirit right now. It's called Show Up and Then I'll Show You. Spirit says show up and then I'll show you. And I said, I guess. I don't really like that. Like, that's not how I really try to run my life. And that's been my problem. Thinking I'm going to show somebody something. No. You going to get shown something. But anyway. That was so inspiring. I tried live on TikTok and felt mad awkward. No one was coming in there. Thank you for sharing. Girl, yes. I was on live on TikTok first. And I was like, it wasn't the vibe and how to get off of there. And I came over here. I'm still trying to, I guess, get myself together on TikTok. It'd be a lot going on. That's a real fast-paced world. And I think I really like Instagram. It's more chill. Great live. See you later. I need to catch some sleep. Okay, yes, get some rest. I'll see you later. Bitch, I'm playing that game too. For real. My energy has arrived. Hey. It wasn't the vibe. Well, yeah, no, you can. Yeah, girl, we got it. We definitely doing day by day, step by step. I might end the live now, y'all. Let me pull one more card, because y'all know. And then I'm going to end it. Hopefully, Instagram let me end it, because it has not been letting me end my lives. And hopefully, they let me save it. So I need y'all prayers. Prayers up. I'm so hungry, so it's time for me to eat. It's time for Big Mama to eat. It's time for Big Mama to get down. Okay? Y'all, the way I've been eating lately literally has been they talked about this in the Bible. This is gluttony, okay? This is the epitome of gluttony. And I don't care. I do not care. Sisterhood of the Rose came out. Beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. So, Spirit is showing me showing me how deep it really goes when they say connect with your spirit team first and they will manifest in the physical. Baby, they did not lie. Because you have to think about it. When you get into spirituality start getting deep into it, you understand that there are oversouls of things. So not only do you have ancestors that date back to when it was probably like the first 5 humans, you also have spirits when it was like the first 5 spirits type thing. So if all these oversouls are spread up, understand that people are in these vehicles, these bodies as those spirits. So you could have like a fragment of your great grandma or a fragment of your spiritual counsel be in the physical form, helping you and guiding you, and just feel like these are your soulmates, these are divine people. So I feel like continue to connect with the unseen and you will see what was seen in your third eye, basically. And it will reflect in your relationships, the people that you attract and the things that you attract. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If we really knew how we would be supported, man, this government would not even be open another day. If we really felt like we would be, if we really talked that talk and walked that walk. But that's what I'm saying. We some punks. We done been some punks. We done been scary and we don't got the courage. And nor do we feel like we will be okay. You know what I'm saying? I know that we have to work jobs and stuff like that. I'm not really even saying that. But more of just like taking that risk on yourself. No. This is the boundaries right here. No. So we'll end the live there. Protection wanted to come out as well. So when you say no, know that you are protected. Don't let fear make you feel like when you say no that somebody finna push up and do something, because you don't die. Okay? And love doesn't either. And neither does hope. So if those things are going, you'll be alright. Okay? Protect yourself, protect your energy. I'm leaving with love. Let's see, how has it been realizing that embodiment is not just about talking? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me answer this real quick. Did I answer your other question? Oh, yeah, I got to answer your other question real quick. Okay, so let me answer these 2 questions. So your first question was leaning on spirit 100%. Would I say I'm at 100? Nah. Being honest, I don't think I'm at 100. I think I'm at probably like 70, 75. But if I'm seeing what I'm seeing at 70, 75, when I get to 100 on these hoes, ain't no telling the type of life I'm gonna be living. Honestly. So, I feel like because I'm at 70%, that's more than half. So that's more of my dominant energy now. I definitely feel like leaning on spirit is my dominant energy. Seeing the silver lining is my dominant energy. Being in this space makes it easier because it's like the snowball effect. When you rewire yourself, affirmations help me a lot, especially like in my sleep and stuff, meditation, all those type of things. But once you start living your life a certain way and allowing spirit to help you, you start relaxing. And then it's like, damn, I want to relax more. Like, damn, I want to relax more. And it's like, spirit like, okay, go ahead. Lay back. I got you. Pat your head. Let me give you some money. It's like, dang. This is true love. This is true love. I don't have to do nothing except what I want to do. And when you really aligned with that type of love, you usually want to do things like take care of your family, take care of yourself. So you don't even have to question those things. Like, it's not about being lazy. You know? So I feel like leaning on spirit has become easier because I've seen the proof. And I'm a skeptical person, even like despite me being a medium, despite me seeing spirits, despite me having these gifts, I can still be skeptical of things. And spirit has never once gave up on me. time and time again when I was like, fuck that. And fuck you too, spirit. At some point in my life, I was like, God, why? Like, you lame as hell. And I wouldn't say I wouldn't dare say stuff like that, but I wouldn't. Like, I understand so much more than I did before. So, keep going. Spirit will show you. Spirit don't give up. Spirit is not these niggas. Do not limit spirit and put anything from your past onto what God could be. These niggas is not tapped in. They lost and they scared just like you were and just like you are at times. You cannot put that on spirit. I used to be like, damn, God, I can't trust you because I can't trust my mama. What? That's wild. Not God, your mama. God is so much more. That's just an aspect of a little tiny shard. It's so small you can't even see like a goddamn atom. So you keep growing. You let your universe be so big that little cancerous, parasitic energy can't even affect. If you are the earth, do you think an ant being sick is going to fuck you up? No. You keep going. So that's how I learned to lean on spirit. I kept going. I was like, fuck it, I ain't got shit else to do. Because I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't myself, okay? I tried one time when I was a kid. I got in trouble and I was like, I'm out of here. And it's not funny, not to make light of that energy at all, but I do like to make light of certain things. But it's my fucking story, bitch. I can feel however the fuck I want to feel about it. So yes, I'm laughing. I tried when I was a kid because I got in trouble and I thought that was the worst shit ever. Yeah, but I realized, oh, this is too hard. Like, I'm supposed to hang here and just wait to be, oh, nah, babe. And then I can't swallow pills, so I'm like, I can't do that. I'm definitely not finna myself, like, definitely not doing that, because then if I do it and it's in the wrong spot and I still gotta be alive afterwards, now I'm looking crazy, now my eye down here and my back over there, like, no. So I just figured I gotta keep going, because I am promised a way out at the end, so I'm just gonna make this journey as good as I can, and we just gonna see what you got in store for me, spirit, period. So yes, let me answer your other question. Let me read these comments. How has it been realizing that embodiment is not just about talking and shifting to leaning on spirit? Oh, wait. That could really be a separate video for real. And Rose, I really want us to get together. Like, we should probably do a podcast because you have great ass questions and I feel like I have great ass answers and I be needing some questions. So I feel like you could teach me, I can teach you. It's giving mutual. But okay. I think I just answered that though. I was realizing that embodiment is not just about time. Okay. Embodiment. I definitely have to make some videos about this. Okay. So, y'all, I pray to God Instagram let me upload this live because they have been tripping about my lives, bruh. Because I'm gonna be so mad if I sat here and recorded all this shit and I didn't get this shit. Maybe I should take a picture of the comments while I'm here. Because y'all can't stop a real one. Y'all cannot stop a real one. Any game y'all want to play, ho, I'm ready. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get some pictures of this. Ooh. Okay, but I got faith it's gonna work, so let me just scroll back down and see. The embodiment. Let's talk about embodiment, because that is one thing that I feel like embodiment is something that goes, I think it's a life lesson. I think you learn how to embody over the course of your whole life. You learn how to embody different things. So I didn't realize that, hey babe, hey Judy. I did not realize that I knew a lot of shit, but I wasn't embodying it. So the first step is knowing about it, is hearing it. It's like, oh, okay, chakras. And then you go through your experiences of the chakras. And then you reflect on your experiences. And sometimes you got to repeat those experiences in different ways so that you can fully absorb it. And then when it's getting absorbed, when you digesting that shit, then you embody it. I used to look at my grandma because she is a beautiful woman and she has lost both of her sons to murder. So both of my uncles got murdered. And she has lost her mom. And she just lost a lot of things in life, but she's also gained so much more. And I always looked and admired her faith in God and how she just kept going. And I was like, I want that. It was just something about it just made me feel like she was just so strong that no matter what the world took from her, like, she was still going to love. Like, nobody had power over her. Nothing could make her stop loving. That's a different type of love. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I owe it to myself to possess that. It looks like it feels good in the inside. So that's the journey I'm on. And so, yes, like I said, once you go through certain things, you learn to embody the message in a whole different way. It's like you go from knowing it to actually being the message. You don't just know that, oh, kill people with kindness. It's the way that you are already. You just naturally are. Like, I don't even be catching, like, racism and stuff like that sometimes. I don't even be catching shit that be getting thrown my way because I live in a whole different reality. And, like, I didn't have friends being like, you know they was being racist, right? And I'm like, I did not know, actually. Didn't give a fuck either. Still don't. They still continues. I don't have no hard feelings. No, you cannot make me feel bad about the skin I'm in. First off, racism is the most dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard in my whole entire life. Like, we are just born however we are born from whatever. We're just fucking animals. That's like saying, oh, I'm going to fucking not like a black cat because he had a baby with a black cat. Like, it's a black cat. The fuck you expect? So that never really is just nothing there for me. But other than that, like, it's harder to embody certain things when you're in challenging situations and environments, when you get triggered. But I feel like those moments are also looked at, I feel like now, as an opportunity, which I feel like makes you an alchemist when you look at everything as an opportunity, as a blessing. So when I am being challenged, maybe not in the first moments of it, but when I quickly reflect, I realize how this could be beneficial for me, even if it hurts. Even if it hurts. Sometimes it hurts. That's the gag. Sometimes it fucking hurts and it's uncomfortable. It doesn't mean you growing up. It's like having shoes as a kid and your feet start getting too big for the shoes. It's like, this shit is uncomfortable. It fucking hurt. My big toe hurt. My little toe hurt. Just complaining. It's like you get a bigger shoe and it's like, there's room in this hoe. And you find your size that's just right. You find that shoe that's just right. And you repeat that. And that's what I'm on some Goldilocks shit right now. I want things to be just right. So find what's within so you'll never be without. Period. Go on a journey within. And I'm still going on that journey, y'all. I don't want nobody to think that, like, I feel like I'm perfect or this shit is not an ongoing journey. I've just done it enough where I feel like I can speak from it. That's all. That's really it. I love people. Like, I really love people. And I want us to live in our truth so that we don't get as hurt unnecessarily. You know? And that we can all enjoy our lives without feeling these weird ass energies. Being safe within friendships, being safe within our homes, you know, for years, for our lifetimes. Like, I feel like we deserve that. Yes, I like to ask, what is this serving me, and what knowledge can I gather from this? No, literally. Okay, y'all, your girl needs to cramp up. I've been trying to work out more, y'all. I am going to try to post this. Thank y'all for joining your girl. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to DM me. I do not answer. I don't really give advice that much in my DMs. If you would like advice on a situation or a topic, feel free to book a session with me. Please respect me. I will respect you, my darling. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for showing up and being a mutual energy and loving energy and just appreciating the message and, you know, taking time to really invest in yourself and to hear some good light language today. So, peace. Oh my gosh, y'all. What the fudge? Instagram is not letting me leave. Guys, what should I do? Hold on, y'all. How do I... They won't let me leave, guys. Like, they won't let me exit so that I can save it. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Let me try to figure this out.